Medium man, physical medium man, physical medium man. What'd you buy? Was it something good?
What's up, guys? Physical Media Man back here again for another Physical Media Man Monday video. I have Blu-ray collection part 18. This is going to finish off the series. It's going to include U, V, W, X, Y, and I guess I don't have any Z's, unless you count Zootopia, which would be part of the Disney collection. So yeah, this does include Disney titles, superhero titles, boutique label stuff, and these are all movies I've watched and I'm planning on keeping, though I did notice one that I wasn't a huge fan of from what I remember, but probably just need to give that one at least another chance before getting rid of it. But before I get started, make sure to like, subscribe, comment, leave feedback, do all that good stuff down below. I'll leave the links to my Instagram page, my Physical Media Man Store Instagram page, my Facebook page for the Physical Media Man / Physical Media Man Store, my Facebook page for non-media related items, the Hodgepodge Garage, my email, my eBay, my Twitter, and my Letterboxd account. Alright, so starting off with the letter U, we got The Ugly Truth, which I'm a fan of, and I always feel like I get this and the other one that's kind of similar, confused, and can't remember which one I have. But yeah, glad to have this one in the collection. Next up, we got The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent with Nick Cage for the Nick Cage collection. Really enjoyed that one when we watched it. We got Unbroken, very good film. This is now getting a Kino, I'm pretty sure, and I got this not too long ago, so it's kind of a bummer, but I'm planning on just keeping this. Great movie, so funny. One of my favorites. We got John Candy and Macaulay Culkin and Uncle Buck, written and directed by John Hughes. So, for the John Hughes collection. Next up, I don't know if I'll end up upgrading to the Criterion. I do have the other Adam Sandler movie that's on Criterion, and drawing a blank on the name. But here we got Uncut Gems. So yeah, what is that movie? I think I took it downstairs. Anyways, next up we got Under Siege with Seagal, as well as Under Siege 2, a couple fun action movies. We got Unfinished Business. We got some newer Russell Crowe and Unbroken. He was really good in that. We got Unstoppable for the Denzel Washington collection. Also has Chris Pine. This was just on my top 25 of the 80s. Brian De Palma's The Untouchables. Need to revisit this too. It's really good though. If you haven't seen it, definitely recommend it. Another one I really remember enjoying, we got George Clooney in Up in the Air. We got Upgrade. Urban Cowboy, which we had a lot of fun with. Us. Some Jordan Peele. I've been trying to get all his stuff as it comes out. I like this one quite a bit, and reading the trivia on IMDb on this one made it even better, I thought. The Usual Suspects, which is also, or has already gotten a Kino. Really enjoyed this one. Alright, so that's everything for the letter U. A lot of good titles. On to V. We got Valkyrie. This is one of the earlier titles in the collection. I think I got 5 movies with my PlayStation 3. The second, my original backwards compatible one stopped working, so I got the slim version, which it eventually, I think I ended up, I'm on my 3rd PS3, but the second one came with 5 Blu-ray movies, and you got to pick them, and I picked Valkyrie with Tom Cruise as one of them. Here we got Vertical Limit, Virtuosity, which is really good if you haven't seen it. Kind of a underrated gem with Denzel and Russell Crowe, from what I remember. All right, that's everything for V. On to W. We got Waiting. Remember that being really funny when it came out. I was in high school. It came out in 2005. So a younger Ryan Reynolds, good supporting cast. Anna Faris, Justin Long, Andy Milonakis, Dane Cook, Luis Guzman. One of my favorites, we got Wall Street. This one was also on the top 25 of the 80s. I also want to revisit that. We also have Wall Street, Money Never Sleeps, which is a pretty decent sequel. That just was one of Liam Neeson's better ones that we've watched. A Walk Among the Tombstones. Walking Tall, which we revisited not too long ago, based on a true story, really good. Also has the guy that plays Zero in Holes in it. I think there might be somebody else pretty... Oh yeah, Johnny Knoxville's in it. This one also came out when I was in high school and always enjoyed it. Need to watch. There's a original, I think, trilogy that of course doesn't have The Rock in it. Next up we got Paul Rudd and Jennifer Aniston in Wanderlust. Always thought this one was really funny. Wanted. I was also a fan of this one. This one might have come out when I was in high school too. Kind of did. Good action movie. This, I guess I got it. I think I had the DVD, and this ended up being at the Dollar Tree, which was awesome because this movie I thought was really good. Jonah Hill, Miles Teller. I feel like I'm talking really fast. And War Dogs. Next up, another one that I'm pretty sure just got a Kino or I think it was a Scream Factory. This one we like quite a bit too. Matthew Broderick and War Games. Really good sports film. Tom Hardy, Joel Edgerton, Nick Nolte, and Warrior. One of my favorites. We got The Warriors. The Watch. Water for Elephants. The Water Boy for the Sandler collection. The Way Back. Thought that was pretty good. Way of the Gun. This one's really good too if you haven't seen it. I feel like this isn't talked about a ton. Yeah, Ryan Phillippe, Benicio del Toro, James Caan. Pretty good. Really enjoyed this one too. We got the Way Back. Great cast: Steve Carell, Toni Collette, Allison Janney, Sam Rockwell, Maya Rudolph. Yeah, worth seeing if you haven't checked it out. Next up, we got Wayne's World and Wayne's World 2. Haven't watched these in a long time. Need to do that sometime. We also got We Bought a Zoo. Okay. Continuing on with W. We got We're the Millers. I think that might have been another Dollar Tree. Wedding Crashers. One of my favorite comedies. We got some more Sandler and The Wedding Singer. Been trying to get all his stuff on Blu-ray. Next up we got Weekend at Bernie's. Hadn't seen that until a few years ago and liked it quite a bit. This was the one that I would get rid of if I had to get rid of one out of everything in this video. From what I remember anyway, we got Wet Hot American Summer, but this was a Dollar Tree title, so I kept it for the cast and everything so far. This I might not revisit for quite a while, but watched it. I think it hadn't even come out yet as part of the Heartland International Film Festival, or somehow I watched it early, I think. A great performance by Brendan Fraser, and wanted to support him in the movie, so we bought The Whale. Really good movie. For the Robin Williams collection, we got What Dreams May Come. Kind of need to revisit that one. Another early title in the collection, we got Cameron Diaz and Ashton Kutcher in What Happens in Vegas. Always kind of enjoyed that one. Another sports movie, we got When the Game Stands Tall, which is pretty good from what I remember. Oh yeah, and we got Alexander Ludwig, who is in Heels, the TV show that we just started the second season, now it's out. Thought this was pretty good. We got then Ellen Page in Whip It. We got White House Down. I kind of prefer the Olympus Has Fallen movies, but I enjoyed that one nonetheless. One of my favorite sports movies, we got White Men Can't Jump with Wesley Snipes and Woody Harrelson. This I had on DVD, liked quite a bit, ended up upgrading. This is a rental copy, unfortunately, I guess, or doesn't really matter, but thought it was pretty good, and I also bought the soundtrack because I thought the music was really good in it. We got Reese Witherspoon and Wild, which is based on a book and a real story. Next up is a really, really good movie. If you haven't seen this, definitely check it out. Jeremy Renner, Elizabeth Olsen, and Wind River. Really, really good. Next up, we got the classic The Wizard of Oz. We got Woman in Gold, which I really liked, with Helen Mirren and Ryan Reynolds. Wonder with Julia Roberts, Owen Wilson, Jacob Tremblay. That one was good too. This has also gotten a Scream Factory or Shout Factory or something, 4K. I'll probably just keep this. I remember thinking it was pretty good. Brad Pitt in World War Z. We got some Harrison Ford, Melanie Griffith, and Sigourney Weaver in Working Girl. And lastly, I guess I've somewhat recently picked this up, but I really liked it. I need to revisit and show my wife this movie. We got Mickey Rourke, Marissa Tomei, Evan Rachel Wood, and The Wrestler. And being a big wrestling fan, definitely had to have that in the collection. Really, really good movie, directed by Darren. No, I always say his name goofy. Aronofsky. Also has a song by Bruce Springsteen. Okay, finishing off with X and Y. Like I said, I at least have Zootopia as a Z title, but it's a Disney title. So first up, we got X, which I haven't watched yet. Is that right? No, I've watched X. I've watched X. I haven't watched Pearl. Thought X was good. We got Triple X and Triple X State of the Union. Triple X Return of Xander Cage. Yes Man, which I always thought was really funny. Yesterday, which I enjoyed quite a bit. Some more Sandler and You Don't Mess with the Zohan. And lastly, we got Young Guns with Emilio, Kiefer Sutherland, Lou Diamond Phillips, Charlie Sheen. Yeah, good Western, more recent, not really recent, but 1988. So one of the more recent Westerns I have in my collection anyway, let's put it that way. So that finishes off this Blu-ray collection video series. So yeah, 18 total videos to get through the Blu-rays that I'm keeping. A lot of good stuff that I really enjoy. So hope you enjoyed this. Like I said in previous videos, I'll probably try to do some other smaller collection things, maybe some TV stuff I'll show off. And if you have any ideas, let me know. I'll try my best to accommodate. This is Physical Media Man signing off. Physical Media will never die. Physical Media Man. Physical Media Man. Physical Media Man. Yeah!